Okay, welcome, 6th grade social studies students. For help for week 11, you are going to be making predictions. So keep in mind the first part, the 3 section questions, are not part of your grade. Your overall grade is about your prediction. So the first section wants you to think about what you learned about the following. So they want you to think about what you learned about Mexico's physical features. So think back to last week's E-session. Climate and vegetation and natural resources. So make sure you go back to last week's E-session. And then think about how Mexico in the future, so past right now, so think about from now on, how are they maybe going to use their natural resources? Chapter 6, Section 2 talked about early culture, the colony of Mexico and how they got their independence and their culture. Think about how Mexico's history may continue and how their culture is going to be affected in the future. Section 3 talks about Mexico's government and their economy and their culture and how regions are culturally different. Think about and make a prediction about how Mexicans' cultural regions might develop economically in the near future. So what they want you to do, or what I would like you to do for your assignment this week, is use the information that you've gathered from your Chapter 6 reading and think about the future of Mexico. So I want you to write 3 sentences predicting changes that might happen in Mexico City specifically. So not all of Mexico, but Mexico City. So I want you to think about the physical features of that area and think about how that might affect the natural resources of that region in the future. Think about the culture in Mexico City and think about the future of their culture in that region. And then make a prediction about their economy in Mexico City and predict the future as far as their economy based on what you know. So the key is all of your predictions need to be supported on based on evidence of what you know about Mexico and what you've learned. So in order to get an advanced score, you need to write at least 3 complete sentences free of errors. You need to show me that you understand the history of Mexico City. For your predictions, you need to show me that you can predict the future by explaining and supporting it with evidence from based off of what you know about Mexico. So you need to pull information from sections 1, 2, and 3 of Chapter 6. I hope that helps.